Skud Zone Episode 4, The Skud Never Forgets, narrated by Odell. Nobody said it out loud, but we all felt it. We left something behind in that house. Wasn't the money, wasn't a fingerprint, wasn't even the fact that we touched drawers and picture frames like it wasn't someone's home. It was something else, something heavier. Like guilt had weight, like fear had mass, like we carried it out the back door in our bones. And the Skud don't forget what you leave behind. It picks it up, cleans it off, and sends it back to you piece by piece until you can't even remember who you were before it touched you. Reese ain't show up the next day, or the day after that. No texts, no calls, no clowning in the group chat, just silence. That loud kind of silence, the kind that presses up against your eardrums until you feel like screaming just to hear your own voice again. Tone kept acting like it was normal. He laying low, smart move, that's all. He'll pop back up when it blows over. But I knew Tone was lying, not just to me, but to himself. His hands wouldn't stop twitching. His eyes kept scanning windows like they owed him answers. He'd laugh too loud when we passed a cop, then go dead quiet after. Like the fear was real, but he was trying to bury it under noise. Meech was ice. Didn't flinch, didn't blink, didn't even speak unless somebody made him. But he wasn't the same. He used to hang back, think first, move slow. Now, he looked like a wire pulled too tight. One wrong word and he'd snap. And me, I was falling apart quietly. I started staying home, started pretending I was sick, asked my mom to check my temperature just to feel her hands on my forehead. I'd sit in my room for hours, lights off, phone face down, door locked, headphones in. Didn't even play music most of the time, just needed the muffled. Just needed something between me and the sound of the world closing in. Couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. Every time I closed my eyes, I heard the old man's voice. Drop it, boy. Don't make me spill no blood tonight. Every creak in the house made my heart jump. Every siren in the distance made me sit up straight. I kept waiting on a knock at the door. Police, neighbors, somebody saying, "We know." But nobody came. They didn't have to. The Skud was already talking. Word gets around fast around here. Not in full sentences, not in names, but in looks. In the way people stop mid-convo when you walk past. In the way the corner boys pause their dice game and stare like they already know what you did. In the way Miss Gloria, who always waved and offered peppermint gum, now acts like you don't exist. You feel it before you hear it, like a cold breeze slipping through a cracked window. You know somebody knows something. You just don't know who or how deep. Then one night, my phone lit up. I almost didn't check it. Been avoiding fast moves. Like if I moved too quick, reality might hit back harder. But I checked it. Reese. First time I'd seen his name since that night. One word, juvenile. I stared at it so long, the screen dimmed twice. Then another message came. They picked me up the next morning, found weed in my backpack, said I matched the description from a neighbor. I ain't say nothing, but don't text me again. I read that second message 10 times. No curse words, no guilt trips. No why'd y'all leave me? Just silence shaped like a sentence. Like he took the weight and we took off running. And I knew right then, this wasn't gonna fade. This was gonna grow. Next day, I pulled up on Tone. He was at the courts shooting like nothing had changed, like Reese wasn't locked up, like we ain't nearly die inside somebody's living room. You knew? I asked. He didn't stop shooting. Knew what? Reese? He in juvie. Swish. Ball hit the net like my words missed him. Yeah, I heard. He'll be aight. Reese tough. I stepped closer. You don't care? He looked at me like I was the one tripping. He said he didn't snitch, right? That's what mattered. I blinked. That's all that matters to you? We left him, Tone. Tone turned real slow. Ball tucked under his arm. We didn't leave him. He got caught. That ain't on us. It is, though. We was all in that house. He don't deserve to take that on his own. So what, you want to march to the precinct? Turn yourself in? Hey, cuff me up too? I didn't answer. 'Cause part of me thought, maybe that stopped this pressure in my chest. Tone kept going. You soft, bro. Always been. That's why you was shaking when the heat came. Why you swung on me instead of the old man. I swung on you 'cause you lied. Tone stepped in close, and you stayed. You came back. So don't act brand new. I stared at him. Hard. His face was stone. But behind his eyes, fear. Same as mine. He just didn't know how to show it without killing something inside. Meech wasn't answering texts either. After the break-in, he faded. No meetups, no replies, no movement. But one night, he showed up on my porch. No text, no warning, just 2 knocks. When I opened the door, he looked the same. Hoodie, backpack, quiet, but moved like something was weighing him down. Can we talk, he asked. We sat outside in the dark, didn't speak at first. Then he said, Tone wants to do another one. I blinked. Another house? He nodded. Better target, more money, cleaner getaway. You in? He shrugged. I don't know. So why'd you come to me? Meech stared down the block, then said, because you the only one acting like it ain't normal. And I need to know if I'm tripping or if they are. We sat there quiet, me, him, and the Skud, all breathing together. The next morning, a detective showed up at my front door. My mom called me from the kitchen, voice tight. Odell, there's someone here to speak with you. My feet turned to bricks. He was in the hallway, tall, pale, plain clothes, badge hanging like a warning more than proof. He smiled, that fake kind of smile that feels like a trap. Hey son, just asking a few questions. Got a minute? My mom stood behind me, her hand on my shoulder. I nodded. He asked if I'd seen anything weird lately. Strange cars, loud noises. I lied badly, but he didn't push, just nodded. If you remember anything, let us know. He handed me a card, then turned to leave. But before he stepped off the porch, he paused. You and your friends, be careful out here. Scud's changing. Streets getting louder, young folks getting lost. I nodded again. Didn't trust my voice. After he left, my mom sat me down. No yelling, no questions, just her eyes on mine. Odell, if there's something going on, tell me now. I wanted to. I really wanted to. But I couldn't. Not because I didn't trust her, but because I didn't trust me. Because once I opened that door, there was no closing it. And in the Skud, open doors, that's where everything dies. That night, I went to the park, alone. Swings creaked, slide rusted, air smelled like metal and tired grass. Same park we used to run through as kids. Same spot where we planned the first BNE. Now empty. Even the laughter felt like it'd been wiped off the concrete. I sat on the swings and whispered, I'm sorry, Reese. Don't know if he heard me. Don't know if he'd care if he did. But I had to say it, because that's the first time I truly understood. We didn't just break into a house, we broke something between us. And whatever it was ain't never gonna heal right.